I'm Julia Keller. I'm a transformational love coach, and today was amazing. It was fantastic, very useful. Thank you, Leon. What was the most useful for me was how to grow my sales by using my website and making the best of what my website is already. And I hugely enjoyed everything we learned. So I'm not ambitious or anything, but what I'd love to get out of this 6-month course is, at the end of it, to understand the steps that I need to be an utmost known source in my field, and that includes being known as an expert. And I would love it if people can find me easily through my website. So what we did today was amazing. Find me on my website and to get leads from the website so that I have people coming in who are already pre-sold. I do find that helps my business the most. And from these leads, in order to grow more business. So at the end of this 6 months, I want to grow my number of leads. I want to fill the seats for my workshops and my webinars. I want to have my book published and know how to make it a bestseller, whether it's self-published or published. I want to be prepared for lots of people to come to my speaking gig in March on the Expo. Basically what I want is to be a renowned expert in my field, and possibly in 6 months is a bit ambitious, but getting myself on the steps on that ladder to get there, and to know exactly how to become that and how to make money from being able to do a lot of this stuff in advance, have it kind of automated and done and working properly, how to grow my income tremendously because of the extra skills that I have from what I'm going to learn here. Hi, I'm Julia Keller, and as a love coach, I do a lot of video training. So I do a lot of video stuff, and I'm kind of in a place where I want to take everything to the next level. So I have to say that Victoria's course today was really, really useful because it kind of teaches you how to take things to the next level. Rob was great as well. He's very approachable, he's very friendly, he seems like a lovely guy. And that was useful to me as well because, you always need to know how to sell. I think making sales calls, for me, it's a lot of clients calling in and just being able to handle objections and to ask the right questions. And especially that one key point that he said about talking 20% and listening 80%. As a naturally outgoing person, I like to do a lot of talking, so I think that is huge. I have actually seen when I talk less and I let the clients talk more that my sales do go up, so he's totally right on, and now I'm going to be doing even less talking. So I thought it was great. It was a fantastic day. Thank you very much. So I was expecting to help me to turn pro. So to break that down, so as a love coach and somebody who uses visualization a lot in my practice, I obviously have this big vision of where I'd like to be 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And my problem has always been, okay, I have the vision, but what are the stairs that lead to me getting that kind of like castle in the sky, let's say. And I just didn't have that very clear, and I guess that's what I wanted from here. I wanted to figure out, okay, I know what I want to happen, how do I make it happen? It was exactly that. It's actually the stepping stone of, okay, here are all the basically 6 weekends worth of this is how you make your pro. I mean, I see myself as a pro 10 years from now. But, I know what I want to be, and Turning Pro kind of said, like, this is what you need to do to get to where you want to be. And you could take it, what I like about it is you can take it from whatever level you're ready to take it from. So it's not prescriptive of like, you have to do this and this and this, you have to have this and this and this. Where are you? What are you ready to accept? So for me, I'm like, I want to run before I can walk kind of thing. And Bernardo's always like, just take one step at a time, which is good for me because I need to kind of like, okay, one step at a time. But you can take whichever bit you're ready for. For me, it was like really taking me to that next level. I mean, I feel like I've come a huge road. When I first came, my first speaking big speaking gig, let's say, for me it was big, was the NLP Life Talks. And I literally came with, I had practiced speaking. For a week I practiced my speech and I was like, okay, I can get it within the time and I'm ready. But I came and I had nothing. It was like an empty table and everybody else around me was actually a pro. And I was the only non-pro posing as a pro, and feeling very completely unprofessional when I was there because I had a computer and my PA with me and everybody else had like books and pamphlets and everything, and I didn't even know, and those banners like which you see everywhere, I didn't even know that these were things you're supposed to have. So even just from there to the expo, having books, having banners, having, you know, my table set perfectly, having flyers, having giveaways, figuring out ways to get people onto my mailing list, making sure that I have a lot of leads and what I do with those leads, and all of that, every single little step of that way came from here in a way. And even my videos, I mean, my videos are better because of Victoria. I have a book because of Mindy. I have, you know, a much clearer view of who my client is and how to focus in, because one of the things I was doing is trying not to offend anyone. Absolutely every single person who's single or in a relationship had to be my client. And now I've kind of focusing in that's one thing that was really drilled in during this program. Focus in on your avatar. What is your avatar? And I completely now focus in on a man and a woman avatar, and I can focus in on them with all, you know, love. And so I'm not worried, okay, if that person over there doesn't want to be my client, I'm okay with that because I know that person over there will. And yesterday especially really reinforced, like, okay, I can preach the values that I want to preach. I have some very strong values in certain areas in what I do. And like, basically I was told yesterday, as part of what she said, you can be authentic and you could it's okay if not everybody loves you. And not everybody wants to go with you because what you're focusing on your ideal avatar. The group is phenomenal. More than just support, I think friendship. For me, I think one of the things that really drew me to working with Bernardo in the first place and joining this and everything all came from, I just love the people that are drawn to this kind of work. Like, I love the self-development world. Both working on myself and helping my clients work on themselves. And so for me, it's really, I started with it thinking I'm coming there to figure out how to help my clients reach their dreams, or get their dream relationship, let's say. And I came out of it realizing, my God, these are people that I really want to be around on a regular basis. This is the kind of people that I want to draw into my life. And they're in this room. You know, these are the next pros in this room, and these are the people who are like, they're thinking, they want to make things happen, and we all have the backstory. We all have something that made us want to succeed, that made us come into that room and work on ourselves, and like, that's the kind of people I want to be around.